Hi, I'm Kamran Ayub. Welcome to Introduction to TypeScript with Pact Publishing. That's just a picture of me enjoying some wine. A little bit about me. I'm a full-stack developer. I've been in the industry for over 10 years. I specialize in C# and .NET, but I also love writing applications in JavaScript and especially TypeScript. I'm heavily involved in the open source community. I help maintain a TypeScript-based game engine called Excalibur.js, as well as a few side projects. When I get the time, I love to travel with my wife. We love going all over the place. And in my limited spare time, I really love playing video games. You can find me online on GitHub, at my blog, kamranicus.com, or you can follow me on Twitter. And if you take this course, let me know what you think. In this course, we're going to be talking about TypeScript. TypeScript is a typed superset of JavaScript that helps us write more maintainable applications. This course is divided into 3 sections. In the first section, we're going to understand why we would want to use something like TypeScript over JavaScript. Then we're going to learn TypeScript's features by implementing a sample application from scratch. Finally, we'll use what we know to migrate existing JavaScript applications into TypeScript. In the first section, we're going to try to understand how JavaScript came about and why TypeScript was introduced. Then we'll talk about all the different language features that TypeScript has, such as classes, interfaces, and generics. We'll move on to creating our first basic application, which we'll use as a foundation throughout the course. We'll build on top of that application by adding more features, and then we'll refactor our application with confidence because TypeScript will allow us to do more robust refactoring. Once it's refactored, we're actually going to see how TypeScript interacts with the unit testing framework Jasmine to see how it can help us write more robust tests. Then we're going to start migrating a browser application to see what it's like to migrate TypeScript in the browser. We'll also see an example of how to share code between the client and the server with a Socket.io based Node to-do application. Finally, we'll migrate a pure Node.js utility library and write custom decoration files to interact with third-party modules. By the end of this course, you'll walk away with the practical working knowledge of how to use TypeScript in your day-to-day work. You'll understand why and when to use TypeScript for your projects. You'll learn how to interact with third-party libraries and build more robust tests. You'll appreciate the productivity gains that you'll get from using an integrated tooling system like Visual Studio Code. You'll better understand your codebase by adding type annotations and giving more context to your code. And finally, you'll write more maintainable and robust applications so that you no longer have to be scared of your JavaScript codebase. There are some prerequisites for this course in that you should have a working knowledge of JavaScript. You don't need to be advanced, but you should at least have the basics down. We're also going to be using the Node.js runtime, but you don't need to know any Node.js for this course. I'm also going to be introducing Visual Studio Code because it's a cross-platform editor for Windows, Mac, and Linux. I hope by the end of this course you'll learn how to use TypeScript to build more maintainable, robust applications and take control of your JavaScript codebase.